Hello friends, welcome back to Saujany's English class. And in today's class, we are going to learn about yet another interesting topic of advanced English grammar, that is reduced adjective clause. First of all, let us learn about some FAQs. Those are, what is meant by reducing an adjective clause? By reducing an adjective clause, we make it into an adjective or an adjective phrase. Can we reduce all adjective clauses? No, it is not possible. There are certain rules to be followed. Why do we reduce an adjective clause? To make the sentence brief and refined. Where do we use a reduced adjective clause? This is really important because we don't often use it in spoken English. Mostly in writing to make it precise and beautiful. An adjective clause can be reduced when it is followed by a prepositional phrase. Example, the files that are on the table are mine. Here, on the table are mine. That is a prepositional phrase. Okay. Now, how to reduce it to an adjective phrase? Let us see. As a rule, first of all, we should omit the relative pronoun. Here, the relative pronoun is that. First, we need to omit that, followed by we need to omit our verb to be, that is are here. Okay, then we will get the answer. The files on the table are mine. So on the table are mine, it has reduced to a prepositional phrase. The main verb in the adjective clause is continuous. If the main verb in the adjective clause is continuous, that is in progressive condition, then we can reduce it. How? Let us see the example. The girl who is singing on the stage is my cousin. So here singing is in continuous form. Now how to reduce it? As a rule, first of all, we have to omit relative pronoun. Here it is who, followed by omission of verb to be, that is over here. Then we will get the answer. How this continuous form, what happens to it? Let us see. The girl singing on the stage is my cousin. It is as simple as that. And then there is a new subject and verb following it. If the adjective clause has a subject and a verb on its own, then also it can be reduced. Look at the example. This is the suit that dad bought. So here our adjective clause is that dad bought. Okay, so relative pronoun that, dad subject, bought verb. In such conditions it can be reduced. How to? As a rule, omit the relative pronoun. Here it is that, and then we will get the answer. This is the suit dad bought. Okay. And the relative pronouns that can be omitted are who, which, whom, and that. Okay. Whose can't be omitted. It is not possible. Adjective clauses can be reduced if its verb is either in present or past continuous. Let us see the example. Mom, who was cleaning the dishes hurriedly, dropped them. So here, was cleaning the dishes. That is in past continuous tense. Okay. How are we going to change it? Of course, we are going to omit relative pronoun. We are going to omit verb to be, that is was over here. Then what happens to this continuous form? Let us see. Okay. Cleaning the dishes hurriedly. So this was cleaning, past continuous, has become present participle over here. Cleaning the dishes hurriedly. It has become a present participial phrase. Cleaning the dishes hurriedly. Mom dropped them. I know the girl who is singing on the stage. Now, as a rule, relative pronoun who is cut over here, and is, verb to be, is cut over here. Then we will get our answer. I know the girl singing on the stage. Simply by cutting relative pronoun on verb to be, we have got the answer. I know the girl singing on the stage. If its verb is in simple present or simple past tense, we can omit the relative pronoun and replace the verb with V1 plus ing. How to do that? Let us see one example. There were many questions that lacked in explanation. That lacked in. Lacked is simple past tense. Okay, and here relative pronoun is that. Let us see how to do that. Omit relative pronoun that, There were many questions lacking. As I have already told you, we have to replace the verb over here with V1 plus ing. Okay, lacking here becomes present participle. There were many questions lacking in explanation. Okay, lacking here is a present participle which is modifying the noun questions. Okay, what is lacking over here? Questions are lacking something. What is that? Explanation. Okay, so lacked has become V1 plus ing, that is present participle. And then we can't reduce an adjective clause if the adjective clause is preceded by the object of the sentence. Let us see what is it. He is looking for an assistant who can use a computer well. Okay, see here our adjective clause is who can use a computer well. Okay, so it is preceded by the object of the sentence, assistant. So if the adjective clause is preceded by the object of the sentence, we can't reduce such adjective clauses. Try. He is looking for an assistant, can use a computer well. It doesn't make any sense, right? And if the adjective clause is followed by a finite verb, main verb, then also it can't be reduced. For example, the woman who is the main singer in this play is my mother. The clause in this sentence is who is the main singer. Okay, so here we have a finite verb is, so it can't be reduced. Try. The woman, the main singer in this play is my mother. It doesn't make any sense. And if the relative pronoun is the subject of the adjective clause, it can't be reduced. For example, the man that addressed the gathering was intelligent. Here our adjective clause is that addressed the gathering. Okay, here that falls back to identify the noun man. Okay, so relative pronoun that is the subject of this adjective clause. So we can't reduce this adjective clause. Try. The man addressed the gathering was intelligent. Without verb, it doesn't make any sense. If the non-essential adjective clause is placed to the end of the sentence, then also we can't reduce it. Example, I and my friends hang out at the college library, which is next to our canteen. So here, which is next to our canteen is a non-essential adjective clause. Okay, and it is coming towards the end of the sentence. We can't reduce it. Try. I and my friends hang out at the college library next to our canteen. It is not possible. What are you saying? I am not able to understand. So here also it doesn't make any sense. If the non-essential adjective clause falls back at the end of the sentence, then we can't reduce such adjective clauses. And then we will come to types of reduced adjective clause. First one, an adjective clause can be reduced to an adjective. For example, a person who was angry. So who was angry is our adjective clause. It can be reduced to an adjective. Like how? First we will omit the relative pronoun who. And then an angry person. See, you can't say a person was angry. So what happened to this adjective? It has gone before the noun it modifies. Who is angry? Person is angry. So it has come before the noun that it modifies, that is person. An angry person. That is how we need to reduce the adjective clause into simple adjective phrase. An adjective phrase, like how? The gang who was responsible for. Who was responsible for is our adjective clause here. So as a rule, first we will omit relative pronoun who and then verb to be was. Then we will get our answer. The gang responsible for. Very simple, isn't it? And then into a prepositional phrase. Example, books that are on the table. On the table is our prepositional phrase. Now how to get that? First we have to omit relative pronoun that and verb to be are. Then we have the answer, books on the table. That's it. Very simple. One more type is a past participle phrase. For example, the boy that was elected college president. That was elected. Okay, that is our adjective clause over here. So, how to? First we will omit relative pronoun that and then verb to be was and then we will get the answer. The boy elected college president. So elected is past participle over here, V3. And then a present participle. Example, the team which is working on the project. Which is working on the project is our adjective clause. How to reduce it? As a rule, remove the relative pronoun. Here it is which, followed by removal of verb to be. Here it is. Then we have the answer. The team working on the project. As simple as that, isn't it? Keep these 5 types of reduced adjective clause in mind. These are most widely used. How to reduce an adjective clause into an adjective. Example, my father who was angry was upset the whole night. So here, who was angry, that is our adjective clause. Okay. And then angry. What happens to it? If we reduce it to an adjective, it should come before the noun it modifies. Here the noun is father. So what happens to it? We have to remove the relative pronoun who, verb to be was, and then this angry will come before the noun father. My angry father was upset the whole night. That is how to reduce an adjective clause into a simple adjective. And then let us see how to reduce an adjective clause into an adjective phrase. Example, the boy who was pleased with his freedom went out of his parents' home. Who was pleased with his freedom? That is our adjective clause. How to reduce it? As a rule, relative pronoun who is omitted, verb to be was is omitted, and then we will get our answer. The boy pleased with his freedom went out of his parents' home. And then reducing to a prepositional phrase. How to do that? Example, the files which are on the sofa are very crucial. The files which are on the sofa, that is our adjective clause. How to reduce? First omit relative pronoun which, verb to be are in this sentence. Then we got the answer. The files on the sofa are very crucial. Simple, isn't it? And then let us see how to reduce the clause, adjective clause into a past participle. That is V3. Example, the book which was torn was mine. Here torn is V3. Which was torn is our adjective clause. How to reduce it? First, omit relative pronoun which, verb to be was. And this torn, as an adjective, it should modify the noun book. Okay, it should come before the noun book. Then, the torn book was mine. That is our reduced adjective clause. And reducing it to present participle. Let us see that present participles are V1 plus ing forms of verb which act as adjectives. Example, the boy who is dancing is the new heartthrob of the college. So, is dancing is continuous over here, as we have seen in our rules. V1 plus ing, that is continuous forms, can be reduced to present participles. Okay, and a present participle's duty is to modify the noun. Here what is the noun? Boy. Okay, so it should come before the noun boy as an adjective. First rule is omit relative pronoun. Here it is who, verb to be is, and then this dancing as an adjective will come before the noun boy. The dancing boy is the new heartthrob of the college. Okay. And then if there isn't any be form, what shall we do? We can change the main verb into present participle and omit the relative pronoun. Main verb into V1 plus ing. Look at the example. Chess is a game that requires skill and focus. Here that requires skill and focus is our adjective clause. And then we don't see any be form over here. That is, that am, that was, nothing is over here. So how to do that? Requires is the main verb and then we are going to change it into V1 plus ing. That is present participle. What is the present participle of requires? Requiring. Okay. Let us see the sentence. As a rule, first omit the relative pronoun. Here it is that. And then chess is a game requiring skill and focus. So requires has become requiring. That is V1 plus ing. It is also called as present participle. Okay, chess is a game requiring skill and focus. Whenever we don't have any be form in the adjective clause, we can change the main verb into V1 plus ing, and as usual we can omit the relative pronoun. We will get reduced adjective clause. And then it's time for quiz. Simple one. Reduce the adjective clauses if needed. First one, the old couple that we met yesterday were really kind. The people who live in this community are friendly. The Oscars, which are the most sought after movie awards, are my favorite. Singing is one of the fine arts that demands practice and interest. The movie that we watched last night was great. The vase that was kept on the table was expensive. Just observe these sentences carefully and try to apply the rules that you have learned in this video. Okay, so that's all for today, guys. Let's meet you soon with another interesting video. Until then, stay home, stay safe. Bye for now.